Hi! So it's 4 o'clock in the morning, freezing. Let's have a talk. Alright, so if you're like me and you use the internet machine, you've noticed this little thing going around on Facebook where your friends are randomly turning their profile pictures into giraffes. And it caught my attention because it started to get really annoying because I'd scrolled through my newsfeed and other than bit strips, there were giraffes everywhere. And so I was like, okay, I have no idea what this is. So I happened upon one of the giraffe statuses, 1 or 10. If you haven't seen the giraffe riddle, and yes, I am going to spoil it for you, it goes a little something like this. It's 3 o'clock a.m. The doorbell rings. You wake up. Unexpected visitors. It's your parents, and they are there for breakfast. You have strawberry jam, honey, wine, bread, and cheese. What's the first thing you open? Any smart person, okay, like riddle people, have guessed the door. And if you've guessed the door, you've probably been told that you were wrong. And the first thing that you were supposed to open was your eyes. And you were told that you had to change your profile picture to a giraffe for 3 days to play with everybody else. Now, I knew right away that something was a little bit off about this just because of how riddles are supposed to be structured. And let me walk you through how that structure is supposed to work, okay? So, you have a riddle. The riddle gives you some necessary information with vital clues and then some things that are thrown in there just to confuse you. In this particular riddle, the information that they give you, it is 3 o'clock a.m., okay? The doorbell rings, and you wake up. So now we know that you were sleeping and it was the doorbell that woke you up, and now you are awake, and you know that it's 3 a.m. Unexpected visitors. It's your parents, is the next line. Which means that now they've gone from being unexpected to you knowing that it's your parents. And they're there for breakfast. Now this next part is the throwaway. You have strawberry jam, honey, wine, bread, and cheese. Okay? That's usually where they throw in the things to confuse you. Is when it's like a long kind of convoluted list and they want you to think more about what isn't necessary. Now what's the first thing you open? So how this riddle goes, the answer should be the door because you were asleep, now you're awake. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. How would you know it's 3 o'clock in the morning unless you opened your eyes to check? How would you know that the unexpected visitors were your parents unless you had your eyes open to check? Unless you were blind and you heard all of it, in which case the answer wouldn't have been your eyes anyway because you're blind. So, ruling out that possibility, you open the freaking door! And if you're one of those people that guess the bread or the wine or the honey, I'm sorry, you guys. I really am. I just feel for you. Riddles aren't for everybody. It's okay. So, the correct answer was the door, okay? And when I was told that it was eyes, I was like, that riddle wasn't really put together well. I don't think that's right. And my final verdict is the riddle is stupid. The riddle is wrong, and it is. It is completely wrong. It's like some douchebag troll made it and gave it a wrong answer on purpose, or didn't think it through, and thought they were smarter than everybody else. And I gotta... You riddle maker person, you are not smarter than everybody else. You are wrong. You are a liar. So anyways, one too many people told me that I was the problem, and that riddles are supposed to be confusing, and it's okay that I got confused by the riddle, but I really have no right to say that the riddle is stupid, and I can express my distaste for the riddle without saying that it's poorly written. Now let me just explain a thing or two. The Examiner, this morning, posted an article. I'll post it in the description. Okay, here's a little excerpt from the article. It's a simple riddle that many will answer quickly and not think about, but it's not that hard anyway. It just requires a small bit of thought. The answer to the giraffe riddle is the door. It isn't one of the food items listed as the riddle wants you to think it is. The problem going around is that many are saying the door isn't the answer, but that first you open your eyes. Here is where there's a problem with the answer being that you open your eyes first. The giraffe riddle asks the question after it already says that you have woken up. If you're awake, then your eyes are already open, but you still have yet to open the door for your parents. With that, make sure you answer the door whenever you are partaking in the answering of the giraffe riddle. If someone tells you that you're wrong, simply enjoy keeping your own profile picture and knowing that you were right and they were wrong. Here's a third-party credible source. If you guessed the door, you can all change your profile pictures back to your beautiful faces. That's how I feel about the giraffe riddle. Overall, just bad answer. It was the door. I'm so very not sorry that I spoiled that for you guys. Hope you liked my thoughts on the giraffe riddle. Feel free to subscribe. My battery just died, but you can subscribe to my channel, and here's where you can see other videos that I do, including talking about things that bother me with people. Yeah, happy Halloween, and giraffes are cool. Bye.